A lot of people are making so many videos talking about making money is so easy, it is sickening. But the truth is, making money is only easy when you have certain skills. And that is why in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing 10 skills that are in demand and that will put money in your bank account regardless of where you are in the world. And while all 10 of them are great, number 9 is the highest paying one. But I'm not just gonna tell you these skills and leave you hanging. I'm also gonna show you how to access these skills and how to make money off of these skills. Because yeah, we can talk about how making money is easy, and it is relatively easier in 2025 to make money than it was before we had the internet, before we had social media, before we had AI. But still, you need to know what you're doing and you need to know what will bring money in your bank accounts. And that is why I'm making this practical video. So if this is the kind of content that you enjoy, then please go ahead and hit the like button. 1, it's free. 2, it supports the channel and it helps this video go out to more women like you. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, if you're thinking of making money on your own terms in 2025, potentially from home, potentially from your phone or your laptop, then one skill that will be super beneficial to master is copywriting. Why does this matter? Almost every online business that exists today requires copywriting. Websites require copywriting. YouTube videos require copywriting. Instagram posts require copywriting. Everyone needs a copywriter. But it gets better than this, because this one is one that would have paid you even more a few years ago. But because we have ChatGPT and AI, people are not spending as much money on copywriters. So let's move on to the other 9 because it gets better as we go along. Number 2 is to learn how to do drag and drop website design. Now here's the thing, if that scares you and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not tech savvy, girl, you don't have to be tech savvy. You don't need to know how to code or anything like that. Drag and drop websites require you to just have an eye for design and the patience to work with clients who might say, I want it to pop. I want you to put this flashy thing here. I want to change the color. As long as you have patience and you're able to sit down and watch a couple of YouTube videos and learn how platforms like Wix and Squarespace work, you are good to go. You can monetize your designs on a website like creativemarket.com. Number 3 is one that I spend my money on every week. And the person who does this for me is cashing out. I'm sure he'll smile when he watches this video. But number 3 is video editing. So many people make videos these days. We have a lot of thought leaders. We have a lot of content creators. We have a lot of business owners who make videos. So if you're someone who's like, I don't want to be in front of the camera, I don't want anyone to see my face, but I want to get to the bag with the boom of videos, then you can be behind the scenes editing the videos, making someone's life easier and getting to the bag. I found my current editor on LinkedIn. So if you're someone who knows how to edit videos, learn how to make your profile searchable on LinkedIn, and I'm telling you, people will be searching for you. You don't have to look for people. A lot of people are looking for editors. A lot of my friends who also have YouTube channels are constantly looking for editors. So if that's a skill that you have, you can make money easily. And if it's a skill that you don't have yet, but you want to have because you want to get to this editing bag, don't worry about it. I told you that this video would have all the information that you need to actually take action instead of just telling you, change your mindset, feel better. Like, no, we have to do concrete things if we want to make money, right? And one of the things that we have to do is learn skills that are very profitable. And that's why I've partnered with Skillshare, who've been kind enough to sponsor this video. If you don't know what Skillshare is an amazing platform with thousands of classes from teachers who have done what it is you're trying to do. From video editing to website design to even getting good with Canva, Skillshare has everything. Look at this video editing course. From end to end, you can learn how to edit videos without going to film school or spending tons of hours on YouTube. And thanks to this partnership, the first 500 people to use my link down in the description box and in the comment section would have the opportunity to explore Skillshare for free for 1 whole month. So thanks Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Number 4, The fourth in-demand skill that makes it super easy to make money in 2025 is social media management. Now, I know you might not want to be on social media, but a lot of business owners have realized the power of social media and they want to be on social media. But here's the gag. When someone is busy running a business, attending to customers, sending out invoices, delivering the service that they provide, it becomes really hard to put on an extra thing like running a social media account. And that's where you come in. If you think that you have great social media skills, maybe because you've grown a page for yourself or you've grown a page for clients, you can begin to pitch yourself to small businesses. Get the email addresses of business owners from LinkedIn, reach out to people, reach out to about 10 people each day. Just shoot an email, introduce yourself, tell them about your social media services and pitch yourself to them. You would find at least one person who needs a social media manager. And this is something you can do from your bedroom and from your phone. All you need is access to the internet and the skill of social media management. It doesn't get better than that. Number 5, this is a really hot one now. And actually, according to a couple of articles, including a Forbes article that I read recently, it is the number 1 in-demand, high-paying skill for 2025. And that is AI literacy. Now, I don't know if you've been sleeping under a rock, but if you're awake like the rest of us, then you know that AI is everywhere. AI is getting into all of the spaces. It's taking over video, it's taking over presentations, it's taking over tech, it's taking over creativity, even art. AI is in everything, right? And some people are scared that AI will take their jobs, but really it's someone who understands AI that's probably gonna take your job. And that is why AI literacy is a very in-demand skill. So if you're someone who can sit down and spend some time learning and understanding artificial intelligence, if you take the time to learn about AI and start producing content on a platform like LinkedIn or Instagram talking about AI, companies will call you to speak and train their staff, and they would pay you to do it. Like what I'm telling you to do is sit down in front of your phone camera, talk about AI consistently for about 90 days, and you will start to get traction and people will pay you to talk about AI. I mean, name another time in the world when it was this easy to get access to money by providing value. It's kind of mind-blowing to me. Number 6 is one that I find personally valuable because this is a tool that I use in my personal life to keep me organized, and it is called Notion. Notion has been a big part of the work that I do for a while now, and Notion templates specifically, people who sell Notion templates have gotten my money, and that's because I find them valuable. So if you're someone who's thinking I could make a Notion template and I could sell a Notion template, get on this one. And if you don't know how to make a Notion template, baby girl, then you definitely need access to Skillshare, because you can learn how to use Notion and how to create a Notion template from Skillshare simply by using the link. But only the first 500 people get in for a free month. So if I were you, I would run down to the comment section. I would not walk. Number 7 is freelance writing for a publication. Now, if writing has been your thing for a while now and you're like, how do I monetize this? If you already have a portfolio because you already have this skill of writing, then you can pitch yourself to publications and even blogs. Like a lot of big bloggers don't sit down to write their blog posts by themselves anymore. They hire people and even hire AI to write blog posts for them. So if you're someone who's good at research and writing, then this is a great skill to develop because publications are constantly looking for contributors. Number 8 is UI UX design. The internet is here to stay. I don't need to say this again. The internet is not going anywhere. So people are developing websites every single week, every single day, and a lot of websites and apps require UI UX design. So if you are someone who is interested in design, maybe you're creative, don't just use your creativity to make Canva templates and sell them for cheap. Use your creativity to make UI UX templates and sell them for a lot of money on a website like Theme Forest by pitching to companies, or even by pitching to startups, pitching to companies on LinkedIn. Now, number 9 is one I'm super excited about as someone with a finance background, because number 1 is to create pitch decks. Now, you might have no clue what a pitch deck is, and that's the whole point of this video, to tell you about skills that are in high demand and that will make you money relatively easily because of how much demand there is for these skills and how little the supply is. This is one of those ones. Now, investment bankers, startup founders, startups, small businesses, they're constantly pitching to get capital, to get people to invest in their businesses, to get people to give them grants, to get people to buy their businesses. And pitching is an art and a science. So a lot of people hire people who create pitch decks for them, or at least make their pitch decks look beautiful. And that is where you come in. Spend some time learning how to create a pitch deck and begin to pitch your services to people who need your services, because this is a really high value skill and people are willing to pay a lot of money for it. And number 10 is to become a voiceover podcast editor. Everyone is a podcast bro and a podcast sis in today's world. And while it can be a little bit cringe, girl, this is where the world is going. So are you gonna just sit there and say, why does everybody have a microphone? Or are you gonna monetize that fact? Are you gonna think to yourself, wait, everyone has a microphone now. Everyone is trying to be a podcaster. Maybe I should be a podcast editor so that I can get to the bag. So those are the 10 skills that I have for you today. Plug in, use the Skillshare link, upskill yourself, and start pitching your services to get to the bag. So if you're currently at a job or a situation where you feel discouraged and you think you don't have options, baby girl, you have options. And I will keep showing up week in and week out until you realize that you have options. Remember that I'm rooting for you, so please do not stop rooting for yourself. And until next time, please take care.